So I happened across a couple of articles today that just tickled me trousers, they did. We have ourselves an article here from Canada.ca. You know, the official Canada website of Canada. This is a statement by Dr. Theresa Tam. She is Canada's Chief Public Health Officer. She issued the following statement September 2nd. A little bit of a sexual nature today. Sexual health is an important part of our overall health. However, sex can be complicated in the time of COVID-19, especially for those without an intimate partner in the household or whose sexual partner is at higher risk for COVID-19, which is a legitimate concern. I have no problem with Canada bringing that up. Like other activities during COVID-19 that involve physical closeness, there are some things you can do to minimize the risk of getting infected and spreading the virus. Canada.ca also says the lowest risk sexual activity during COVID-19 involves yourself alone. Because you and I both know that if I, by myself, were to go to the grocery store, buy myself a bucket of bovine nabbles, bring them back, put them on my radiator for 4 months, then take them out and go to town and each and every last one of those pieces of rotten meat, that is low risk. That is not low risk. Stop saying that sex by yourself is low risk. You can have much safer sex with another person. In fact, you're probably better off with another person because you have someone else that might be, thinking a little clearer, since you're just all caught up in the throes of passion and being like, look, honey, maybe you shouldn't go to town on all those buckets of bovine nabbles. Maybe don't do that. Maybe go to town on me instead. Maybe do that. Maybe. This next part I just love. Thank you, Canada.ca, for making my day. Here are the ways you can limit the spread of COVID-19 if you must engage in an in-person sexual encounter with someone outside of your household or close contacts bubble. Monitoring yourself for symptoms of COVID-19 and not having sex if you or your partner are experiencing symptoms. Thanks, Canada.ca, for that one. Limiting your use of alcohol and other substances so you and your partners are able to make safe decisions. I'm on board with that, sure. Consider skipping kissing and avoiding face-to-face contact or closeness. So Canada.ca is saying that I have to do a doggy style. Consider using a mask that covers the nose and mouth. Ooh, and I have to wear a mask too. Canada.ca. I didn't know you were like that. Being aware of you or your partner may be at higher risk for more severe outcomes of COVID-19. This includes people of any age with underlying medical conditions, people with compromised immune systems, and people living with obesity. So Canada.ca saying no fatties in the bedroom. You can help limit the spread of COVID-19 by not having sex while you're fat. Now, Canada's saying that I can't have sex with someone that's 20 pounds overweight, and if I do, I have to wear a gimp mask and do a doggy style. If that's not enough for today, here's a piece of literature from the British Columbia CDC. British Columbia practicing the safest of COVID-19 sex, steps to protect yourself during sex. Here are some ways to lower the chances of being exposed to COVID-19 during sex with others. Ask your partners if they are feeling unwell or have any symptoms of COVID-19. Oh, baby, you have COVID-19? That's okay. Just put a mask on. Turn around, bend over. And also the BC CDC says to wear a face covering or mask. I don't know why I can't wear both. Why it can't just be one, or why it has to be one or the other. BC CDC. And my favorite. This is on bccdc.ca. Use barriers. Now, when you hear use barriers, you're probably like me and think they must mean condoms, like you use a barrier. No. Use barriers like walls. Like the thing that supports the ceiling is, above the walls. Use walls that allow for sexual contact but prevent close face-to-face contact, e.g. glory holes. I am serious. BC CDC says use barriers, e.g. glory hole. For example, glory holes. You know what a glory hole is, obviously, if you're on BC CDC, looking up ways to prevent spread of COVID-19 during intercourse. So obviously you know what a glory hole is. But then they have to go on to explain that allow for sexual contact but prevents close face-to-face contact. British Columbia, literally telling their citizens to suck it. For Canada. For Canada.